An airless football and a pair of boots that look like they were designed by NASA are just two of the futuristic football products that I'm going to test out today.
So before now, I've made a video predicting what football might be like in the year 2050, but it turns out there's some insane football products that already exist that are way ahead of their time. And I've bought all these products and I'm going to test them out today. And honestly, some of these look like they come from another planet. So the first product is one of two pairs of futuristic goalie gloves I'll be testing in today's video. And if I'm honest, the second pair is even crazier than these. Right, so honestly, these goalie gloves, I don't know why they even exist. I can't see any benefit to them. But there is another pair at the end of the video that are even more crazy than these. So just wait till you see that pair. But yeah, let's get these unboxed. Fingerless goalie gloves. What even are these, man? They feel like MMA gloves or something. I'm excited to try these out, but I feel like I need to be careful with my fingers. Look at those bad boys, man. I don't see the point in a pair of gloves like this, but maybe it's the future. But as I said, the other pair of goalie gloves is even weirder than these. This feels so weird, man. It feels so wrong to have bare hands on the football when you're in goal. Right, Luke, you're gonna ping some to my hands. I wanna feel the power with these things on. It doesn't actually feel too bad. All right, let's jump in goal, 10 shots, and see how many we saved.
So straight off the bat, they weren't too bad and the fingers felt okay. But could it be a different story when it comes to actually going between the sticks?
All right, 10 shots with the fingerless goalie gloves, so let's see. Oh! Ah, that's not ideal. Oh, that stung. Oh. Oh. Fingerless goalie gloves in review. I'm not so sure these are the future.
Now it turns out these probably aren't the future of goalie gloves, but this next pair of football boots were way ahead of their time.
Okay, so we've got the first pair of boots that I'm going to test out. These are super futuristic. The box alone looks really cool. Let's just get it unboxed. Look at that. All white, just looks insane. Comes with this super clean bag. Look at that, no branding whatsoever. And these are the Adidas 99 gram boots, and I've got to say, these things feel so light. Don't worry, I will weigh them later to make sure Adidas aren't lying about the 99 grams. They are literally basically see-through. I've got pair 220 out of 299. I feel like they should have made 99 pairs surely. I don't think I've ever seen these tested on YouTube as well, and they look like they're going to fall apart the second I kick a ball, but yeah, let's do it.
Now, if you think these are futuristic, just wait until you see the NASA boots later on.
This is the most bizarre feeling. It feels like I've basically got nothing on my feet. These are so weird. Mate, these are just insane. It feels really weird.
Just to give you an idea of how light they are, when you shine a bright light to them, they basically become see-through. It's like wearing nothing on your feet.
Right, the question is, do these boots feel fast? Sprint test. 3, 2, 1, go. Mate, I couldn't stop. Wow, I'm not even joking, that felt so quick. It's gonna be really weird when I kick the ball in these because I don't even know what that's gonna feel like.
I then wanted to try out some shooting, and let's just say you can feel every shot.
I kind of feel like this is gonna hurt, you know. Oh! Oh! What? Oh! They actually performed pretty well, although every shot was painful. Right, so I've got a scale here and the 99 gram boots, but do they actually weigh 99 grams? Let's see if Adidas is telling the truth. 99 gram boots on the scales, and they weigh exactly 99 grams. Fair play to Adidas, they were not joking about these boots. Right, Luke, stamp test. Let's see what they've got, go. Oh, okay. So these are one futuristic pair of football boots, but wait till you see this next product. So in here, I have a Concept Italy and Versace kit. And honestly, it's one of the most futuristic football shirts I've ever seen. Let's get it unboxed.
There's been a lot of concept drawings suggesting what football shirts may look like in the future. And I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty sick. And luckily, someone's made a prototype of an Italy shirt. Let's take a look at it.
It looks really, really cool. And there it is. It literally looks exactly like one of those concept kits people make. Let's put it on and see how it looks.
So I think this kit looks really sick and definitely has the look of a football shirt that's way ahead of its time. It looks expensive and it looks a lot more stylish than other shirts, and it wouldn't surprise me if football kits started looking more like this in the next few years. Now, talking about prototypes, there's some future football boot concepts that Nike created. This is what they expect football boots to look like in the near future, and to be fair, they look pretty crazy. But there's also been some designs that suggest what a football boot might look like if it was made by NASA, which is this thing, and it looks insane. And this is a Tesla concept boot, which also looks very similar. And these caught my attention because there is a football boot that already exists that looks nearly identical to these, and I've got to try them out because according to these prototypes, they're the future of football boots.
Right, so these are probably the most futuristic boots of the video. On it, they look insane. As I mentioned earlier, they look like they were designed by NASA, and they're actually relatively old, so they were way ahead of their time. Let's take a look. Look at that. The first ever laceless football boot. And you can see these NASA boots and also these Tesla boots on screen now that are apparently what football boots will be like in the future. Well, these did that about 10 years ago. The Lotto Zero Gravity boots, and the name fits. I cannot wait to try these on and see how they perform.
First up, I had to put these things on, which let me tell you, was not easy.
These are probably the strangest pair of football boots I've ever worn. They literally look like every AI image of a future football boot. Very weird. All right, let's just do a few touches. Mate, I feel like they've got extra ping to them. They just seem to pop the ball back up.
So these boots were definitely a strange feeling to wear, but they were actually pretty good. And I was hitting some decent shots and able to do some pretty nice skills in them. So from a futuristic pair of football boots to a football that's making the old school new school.
Now, they say the old style always comes back around, so could this be the future of high-end footballs? Now, the box certainly looks pretty sick. Let's see what's inside, because I think this looks very futuristic. This is the 12 Pentagons football, and I think there's a potential that balls like this could be the future. This ball is made with the finest Italian leather with 92 hand-stitched panels, and it looks and just feels amazing. But the question is, how does it perform?
Now, freestyling with this ball felt really nice. It had good grip and was very soft to touch. But where this ball really comes into its own is shooting. Shooting with this was like nothing I'd hit before. Striking the soft Italian leather was a unique feeling, but these things don't come cheap. If you want a handmade football with the finest leather, expect to pay over £220. But if you want top quality and a very unique football, this is the way to go.
So from an old school football that could be making a return to something we've never seen before, and that is an airless football. How can a football be airless, I hear you ask? Well, let me show you. So this is the airless football, and I'm not gonna lie, this is so sick, and it's a way for your ball not to get punctured and looks like something from the future. Just look at that, you can literally see through to the other side. It's got a bit of squish to it, but the question is, does this thing actually work? Let's find out. All right, drop test. All right, side-by-side drop test, airless football versus normal football. 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
I was amazed just how normal this ball felt to kick.
This is actually really surprising.
It's been 3D printed from a machine, but still felt like it had some bounce to it.
These could be the future of footballs.
I did some passing, and once again, the ball felt really nice. But I was worried that when I came to properly kick the ball later on, it's going to break. I guess we'll have to find out.
This is actually really good, but can you shoot with the airless football? I've got a feeling this could break. Oh, safe. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh.
So the airless ball was actually really impressive and was durable enough to withstand my most powerful shots. I think if this ball can be refined a bit more and make it so it can bounce higher, this could definitely be the future of footballs.
Now, when it comes to football products that look like they belong from another planet, there's one pair of football boots that instantly came to mind, and that would be these, the Zygo football boots. Now, from a distance, they don't look like much, but wait till you get a close-up. As you can see, these things are just insane.
So these boots are designed for shooting, so I decided to put that to the test.
This is a sheet of glass, and I'm hoping these boots can smash right through it. They certainly look like they're going to cause some damage, so yeah, let's see what they can do.
For the first shot, I missed the target completely. Second shot, this somehow happened. And finally, we smashed it. So with the glass smashed, I now moved on to the final futuristic product of the video. And it's a pair of Goldie gloves. Quick mention to these, as I thought these were pretty unique, but they're nothing compared to this next pair.
So when I was testing the Goldie gloves at the start of the video, I said there would be another pair even more crazy than those, and I've got them right here. And let me tell you, I was not lying. Let's take a look at them. These have got to be a pair of Goldie gloves like you've never seen before. So far, nothing too crazy, right? Let me just put them on, and then I'll give you the big reveal. Look at those bad boys, man. What a pair of Goldie gloves. Could these be the future of Goldie gloves? Let's test them and find out.
So these honestly look insane. The webbed finger design is supposed to give you more protection behind the ball.
They feel pretty solid so far.
I started off by having a few shots into my hands.
Pretty good.
They do seem to help stop the ball slipping through the fingers, but what are they like when I'm actually between the sticks?
Oh, nothing gets past these bad boys.
Honestly, these gloves felt really good, and I did feel slightly safer behind these gloves. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if these catch on in the future, as this design concept makes a lot of sense, with the only downside being a slight reduction in mobility around the fingers.
The products in this video are crazy.